Hi, and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today we're going to go through a relaxing and a mindfulness class. So we're going to bring that mind and body together. So we're going to start with some very gentle stretches down on our mats, and then we're going to come and finish off the class with a mindfulness body scan. So hopefully by the end of it, we're going to feel really connected with our body and nice and relaxed. Okay, so let's come down onto our mats. So just coming down onto our mats here, we're just going to begin with just having those feet that hip width distance apart. Just to start with, I want you just to tilt that pelvis forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those movements. Just a gentle tilt forwards and back on that pelvis. Good, and then just finding that midpoint there. That core is just gently engaged here. My ribs are nice and soft, collarbones wide and that neck long. Good. So we're just going to begin by bringing one knee up in towards your chest. Now if you can, I'm going to extend my leg along the floor and just lengthen through there. So just breathing in and out here. Just sink down that hip a little further if you can on the out breath. Good. Breath in and out. Now we're going to bring in some neck movement and just gently rotate my head round to the side. Breath in and back to that centre. And again, the opposite side, rotating that head around just as far as comfortable. And then back. Good. And again, one more each side. Rotating that neck round. Back to that centre. And round to the opposite side. And back to the centre. Well done. We're going to slide this leg back if it's lengthened. And then lower the leg down. We'll do the same on the other side. You might notice this feels a little bit tighter now. We're going to lengthen through the opposite leg if you can, and just bring this knee gently in. So as you exhale, you might soften that down a little bit further if you can. So just breathing in, and on the out breath, softening down a little bit if you can. Good. And we're going to bring that neck movement in again, so just rotating that neck round. Come back to that centre. Rotate round the opposite way. And back. Good. And again, rotating that head around and then back and over to the opposite side last time and back to that centre. Well done. And we're going to slide this leg back up and lower those legs down. Lovely. Now bring those feet back to that hip width distance apart. If you need to, just tilting that pelvis forwards and back again, finding that midpoint between those two movements. That core's gently engaged. Arms relaxed down by your side, really soften down through those shoulders. We're going to take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, we're going to lift up into this bridge. Breath in. And as you breathe out, just walking that spine slowly back down onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into this bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. Lovely. Okay, let's do that again. Breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, use those bottom muscles to lift you up into this position. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, walking slowly down onto the mat. So really nice movement through your spine. So mobilising through that spine as you lift up and lower back down. Good. Still keeping that core engaged. And I'm using these bottom muscles just to help lift me up and slowly lower down. Good, now let's just bring our arms in for a few more here. So breath in, as you breathe out, lifting up. Raise those arms just up towards the ceiling. Breath in, and as you breathe out, keep those arms there. Peel that spine down, and then float those arms back down to the ground. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Float the hands up to the ceiling, shoulder blades down. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down and float the hands down. Lovely. Last couple. Breath in. As you breathe out, peeling that spine off. Float the hands to the ceiling, shoulder blades down. Breath in. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine gently back down. Float those hands down. Lovely. So let's bring those knees in. We're going to bring both together if you can now. So one at a time, bring those knees up. And together we're just going to hug them into our chest. So just breathing in and out here. On that out breath, just sink down into that stretch just a little bit further if you can. So breath in and out and relaxing down. And again, breath in and out, just sinking down that a little bit further if you can. So again, breath in and out from here, and just sinking and softening down into that stretch on the out breath. One more time, breath in, and as you breathe out, softening down that a little bit further as you relax and you exhale. Good. So we're going to lower our legs down one at a time now, and we're going to lengthen through our bodies now. So again, still making sure we're still starting with that neutral position of our pelvis. We're keeping the centre, that control, that core engaged. And we're going to lengthen one leg along the floor, either sliding along or hovering above. And at the same time, we're going to bring our opposite arm above your head. And then we're going to fold those back together. Good. So breathe in. As you breathe out, opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthening away. And folding back as you breathe in. Good. Reaching away and folding back. So really nice and lengthening through the body. I'm trying to feel a little bit taller. Especially if you've been hunched a little bit during the day, sitting at a desk. Really lengthen through that spine. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale as you reach away. Inhale as you come back. Good. Reaching away and folding back. Good. If that feels too much having the leg, you can just slide the leg along the floor if that feels more comfortable. Still keeping this core engaged, not letting our ribs flare, so keeping that connection between those ribs and those hips. So that distance should stay the same. So you might not necessarily touch the ground behind you, just as far as you feel you can go to keep that centre the same. Well done. So breathing out, so lengthening away. Breathe in as you fold back. Good. Lengthening through, my neck staying long. Well done. Just trying to feel that little bit taller. Well done. Last few. And fold back. And again, reaching away. Folding back. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And folding back. So we're just going to do the last few here. Reaching away, lengthen through those fingers and toes. Lengthening that body. So nice stretch through the front of those hips as well, particularly if they're quite tight. And folding back. Good, now let's just do one more each side. Lengthening away, folding back. And then fold back here, very good. Okay, so just relax down from here. Either have those arms down by your side or slightly wider out to the side of you. And then we're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn your head to the opposite side if you can. Breath in. As you breathe out, bring those knees and that head back to that centre. And the opposite side, dropping those knees over, turning that head and slowly coming back up to that centre. So a nice gentle movement, rotating through that spine and then coming back up. Good. Dropping over, turning that head, then coming back up and over from there. Lovely. And again, dropping those knees over, turning that head. Just nice rotation through the body, just enjoying that stretch. Opening out through that spine as I dropping either side. Still using those timings, just engaging gently to bring those knees back up to that centre. Well done. Good. Then coming back up. Well done. And just dropping down. And then coming back up. Well done. Last few here. Rotating, opening out through that spine. Coming back up. And over to that opposite side. Lovely. Let's just do one more each side here. Drop those knees over, turn that head. And then coming back up and over to that opposite side. Good. And then coming back to that centre position. Well done. So we're going to relax our arms back down by your side. And I'm just going to relax my feet down. Just have them slightly wider than those hips there. I'm relaxing here. Okay, so we're going to go now into our mindfulness body scan. So just however you're comfortable, I'm going to lie here on my back on my mat. If you'd rather be sitting, you can. Just adopt a comfortable position. So just lying or sitting however you're comfortable, we're just going to notice our bodies. So just think where we're lying, where our body's positioned. If you feel comfortable, we can close your eyes. If you're not, just soften your gaze. So just bringing that attention to our body now. And we're going to take a breath in and out. Really take a deep breath in, filling those lungs, bringing more oxygen into the body. And exhale, just softening down. Good. And again, breath in. And as you exhale, soften down through that body. Well done. So we're relaxing as we're exhaling. And just notice how the pressure is under your feet. Your feet feeling heavy, you're feeling weight on the ground. Toes nice and soft. Notice as your back pressing down onto the ground or however you're sitting, and just allow that to soften. If you feel any tension in your tummy, just take a breath in and out, and as you exhale, allow that to soften. Onto your shoulders, again allowing your hands to hang down, those arms and shoulders to drop. Any tension through those shoulders, just allow it to roll off your shoulders as you breathe in and as you breathe out. If you feel any tension in your hands, just allow them to soften and relax. Make sure your hands aren't clenched or tight. Just allow them to soften. And then as you're breathing in and out, on that out breath, relax down through that neck. Any tension in your neck, allow it just to roll away. And we're just opening out through that chest here. Good. And just any tension in your facial muscles or your jaw or your brow, just allow them to relax as you're breathing in and out. And noticing just any sensations in your body as we're breathing in and out from here. And just connecting with that body as you're breathing in and out. Just allowing that body to sink down into the ground and relax. So we're just going to take another breath in. And as you breathe out, sinking that body down and relaxing from here. Good. And as you're noticing that body, just begin to come back into that present. Open your eyes again if they're closed. And we're going to just slowly fold those knees back up. And just relaxing down from here. Well done. So I hope you've enjoyed the class today and you're feeling relaxed and feeling that connection with our mind and our body.